Right, are we ready then, yeah? Right. This is important. This is doable. This is the one. Or at least it fucking could be. So yeah, I get a lot of comments and messages from people feeling helpless when it comes to our fucking bullshit government. And I also see a lot of comments and points in regards to the Labour Party as well, saying they're just as bad and them not being a proper opposition. And you know what? We could go into that, but that's not what this video is about. Because right now, when it comes to the stances by our government and by the opposition in regards to the recent events in Gaza, which has seen over 30,000 people killed by Israeli authorities, including 25,000 women and children, the Labour Party and the Conservatives are pretty much standing side by side. And yeah, I know, it's fucking shit. The support that Israel has had since October 7th and since before then from our governments is fucking growing. And considering over 70% of the public, if not fucking more, is against Israel's collective punishment against Palestinians, it seems like the government and the opposition are actively going against the will of the public. Why? Well, there's a bunch of reasons. There's the fact that our current Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak's father-in-law's company, Infosys, currently has contracts with BP, who have contracts with the Israeli government in regards to the gas resources off the coast of Gaza, which are expected to be worth around $500 billion. And then in terms of Keir Starmer, well, he and at least 40 of his Labour MPs, including a bunch of front benchers, have been accepting money from pro-Israeli lobby groups. Either way you look at it, it fucking stinks. So, what can we do? What power do we, the people, have when it comes to taking on our already corrupt government and the opposition, who are set to become the next government? Petitions don't fucking work. Protesting, look, as great as it is, and as great as a protest feels in terms of community, protesting has pretty much stayed the same for decades now. Whereas the government's attitudes and policies towards protesters have dramatically changed, and we all fucking know it. And when you look at the reality that there's going to be a general election soon, but you realise getting rid of one corrupt government will only lead to another party that will likely do fuck all about Israel and continue to sell them arms and weapons, this leaves the public, us, in a bit of a shitty situation. Until now, this is the Notaxforgenocide campaign. It's been set up with the help of the Property Co group, and it could give the public an upper hand, or at least a hand to play, which right now we don't fucking have. So, did you know that it's a criminal offence in this country to pay tax if any of it is used to fund genocide, murder, or any other criminal activity? Well, you fucking know now. For years, fucking decades even, we've been doing just that. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather not do that. So obviously, we need to fucking stop. And now, apparently, we can. In a completely legal way as well. How does this work? Firstly, it's not a case of simply not paying tax. That'll get you into trouble. But essentially, all you need to do is set up a trust. Or like another fucking bank account basically, and make the government a trustee. And in that account, you'll be depositing the money that you would spend on tax. You know, like fucking council tax, income tax if you're self-employed, whatever. And all this is placed under specific terms, where at the end of the financial year, the government are required to prove to you that not a single fucking penny of British taxpayers' money has been spent on any kind of fucked up criminal activity. And only then will they be able to access the funds. The money's there, it's there, they just need to meet those legal terms. But of course, when they're unable to do this, because they will be unable to do this, because it's the fucking government, then the funds are returned to you. And you can spend it on whatever the fuck you like. Some people that do this donate to local schools, or local community projects, and other people simply to spend it on what they need to spend it on. Like our fucking dogshit rent, our through-the-roof mortgage rate, our insanely high water bill, and whatever else. And when you consider that council tax can be anywhere between £2,000 and £4,000, maybe even fucking more, I don't fucking know, the money that you'd be getting back is a fucking decent amount of money. So, is this process legit? And look, this process is so fucking legit that there are people with links to the government, or even people within the fucking government, that are doing exactly this. And I've also spoken with Chris Coverdale, who's the head of the Property Co group. And this guy hasn't paid tax for 13 fucking years, and nothing has been done about it. So as far as I'm concerned, it's straight up. Look, we, as the public, have been constantly fucked over by this fucking government. Hundreds of billions of pounds has been taken out of the public purse. And it's been given to the likes of fucking Michelle Moe, Rishi Sunak's family, other friends and families of our standing MPs, energy companies, water companies, that fucking racist Frank Hester, and other donors of the Conservative Party. It's fucked. You know it's fucked. I know it's fucked. It's what I've been speaking about for fucking 4 years now. So I, for one, refuse to pay these fucking dickheads if they're gonna spend my money on fucking genocide or any other fucking bullshit illegal activity. And if you're of the same attitude, which I think you fucking are, then this is how we do it. We can't all seriously be racking our brains trying to figure out ways how we can get our fucking power back and do something about this government. And then when this comes up, just be like, oh, not like this actually, not like this. This is it. If just 100,000 people pledge to do this, that removes £700 million from the government's book. And if 1 million people decide to do this, well, that's fucking what? 7 billion? And the more people do it, the more negotiating power we have. I'm thinking ahead of myself here, but imagine a country where the public get their voice back, where the public get to say what they want their money spent on, and are listened to as well. And you know what? Even if we don't get that far, we as individuals end up with a chunk of money that we otherwise wouldn't have. It's almost like a government-sanctioned savings account. I'm doing it, and if you want to do something about the dogshit situation that we're all in, then maybe you should as well. Anyway, the links for Notaxforgenocide and Property Co are both in my bio, so go and check them out, innit? They'll clue you up and send you everything you need. It's a pretty straightforward process, so if you're into it, fucking go for it. Anyway, we fucking done here. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Fuck the Tories.